All right, good night. I'm your student, Prof.Dr Dolphy A Gilpin. I'm here in Anchorage, Alaska. And I will try to reach the central matrix here in Alaska and to exhort on the multidimensional, multi-field properties of the central matrix. For example, we had used the central matrix in STEM, where S equals sport, for cricket, and we had made up to centuries, double centuries and triple centuries in cricket. We have also done it in basketball. We have made century Will Chamberlain on the masculine side here, and with Lisa Leslie on the feminine side, and Cheryl something there. There were two ladies who made centuries, but they were done in high school. Anyway, that is multi-field and multi-dimensional in one sport arena. Sports. But we could also apply the central matrix multidimensional properties in economics, whereby as we expand from a 5 by 12, 10 by 12, 50 by 12, 27 by 12, 50 by 12 to 100 by 12, then we expand the exponential output of the matrix, and consequently expand the numerical magnitude of the matrix. Example, exponential and exponential plus 1, then I guess exponential plus 1 will be bigger than exponential. But here's exponential plus a century matrix. And in many other of the STEM application, we will find that the central matrix is there. And so it's a multi-dimensional application. Sports, economics, engineering, and so on. But we are focusing on the economics and the sports for the moment, for reason of monetary reasoning. Monetary reason. You know, that's in sports today, that's where the money is. The sports people, basketballers and cricketers make a lot of money in the sports. Lucky are they just throw a ball in the hoop and they're millionaires. While now we scientists and every other body have to be racking their brains, and the money's not there. Anyway, let's get on to the amazing central matrix. And we start off from the beginning. Here in Anchorage, Alaska. We have now first I want to focus on the Amz 10 by 12 matrix because of its chemical application. Like I said, we had many multidimensional application here. Economics, science, sports, and in science now we have chemistry, and sometimes we are in mathematical application. And sometimes when we devote the Z, it means applied mathematics. When they have the AMZ, it means amazing. But so you see me sometimes just leaving out the Z and just focusing on the M, and it really means applied mathematics. So we have applied mathematics, chemistry, economics, sports. Let's put it in STEM. have your cricket and basketball. There's also science as well. So, and here we are tonight focusing on the chemistry. In the Amz10x12 specialized chemistry matrix, in which we generate now 120 elements. It's actually 118 and 2 is not yet discovered, but the IUPAC name is already given to the 2 undiscovered one. So let's start off with our Amz chemistry matrix here. And let's start off with now hydrogen. And for hydrogen, we notice we have hydrogen 0 neutron equal protium, and hydrogen 1 neutron deuterium, and hydrogen 2 neutron as tritium. Here we just have hydrogen in general and 1. So we have the Amz10x12 matrix here now, specialized 10x12 chemistry matrix. A relative of the periodic table. A relative of the periodic table. So hydrogen, and we have helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. So we have no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10x12, fluorine, neon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, sodium, and magnesium. So there we have it, up to 10x12, 12 columns, so magnesium is the 12. And so we go on to the 13th, which will be aluminum, 14, silicon, 15 will be phosphorus, and sulfur, 17 will be chlorine, 18 argon, 19 potassium, 20 calcium, 21 scandium, 22 titanium, 23 vanadium, and 24 chromium. The Amz10x12 matrix, a specialized chemistry matrix here, a relative of the periodic table. And we are here in Anchorage, Alaska. So we go on to the third row, and so we have 25th will be manganese, Mn, 26 will be iron, 27 cobalt, 28 nickel, and as I mentioned this element nickel, we have noted that this 3I atlas, that is being a focus of the news these days, the 3i Atlas, which is sometimes referred to as a meteorite, and they say it's not a meteorite, it's not a comet, it's just operating strangely, that its composite is of nickel and other compound element, carbon dioxide and so on. But they were expecting for it to have iron, but there's relatively no iron, but there's a lot of nickel. So here we have nickel in the 28 atomic number here. $29 of the copper, Cu, and 30 zinc, Zn, 31 gallium, Ga, 32 germanium, Ge, 33 arsenic, As, 37 would be rubidium, I think it's Rb because then Ru would be ruthenium, and that's for 44. And strontium for 38, and 39 would be yttrium. The Amz10x12 matrix, a specialized chemistry matrix, a relative of the periodic table, generating 118 elements plus 2, which is undiscovered, but the IUPAC name has been given. And so we reach to the fourth row here, and we have now, let's see if anything is missing here. Cobalt is 27, nickel 28, copper 29, zinc 30, gallium 31, germanium 32, arsenic 33, one of the most toxic elements here. 34, something is missing here, should be selenium. Selenium is missing, and that should be 34. And then 35 would be bromine. So this is 32, arsenic 33, 34 should be selenium, Se. Let's see if we could do it here without making a mess. 34, selenium. 35 should be no bromine. Yes. And 36, krypton. K. R. Krypton. Okay. So this is will be selenium, S. S. E. And so we reach now 37, which is now rubidium, and then 38 strontium, 39 yttrium, 40 zirconium, 41 niobium, Nb, 42 molybdenum, 43 technetium, 44 ruthenium, 45 rhodium, precious metal, Rh, 46 palladium, Pd, precious metal, 47 Ag, silver, precious metal, and 48 cadmium, Cd. And so we're going to take a break after the fifth row here. We're generating now the Amz10x12 matrix, a specialized chemistry matrix, a relative of the periodic table. And we're reaching the fifth row, you know, cadmium is 48, so 49 would be indium, precious metal, Im, and then 10 would be 50, and then antimony SB51, and 52 would be tellurium TE, 53 would be iodine I, 54 would be xenon XE, 55 would be cesium CS, 56 barium BA, 57 lanthanum LA, 58 cerium CE, 59 praseodymium PR, and 60 neodymium ND. And so there we have now the first 5 rows of our Amz10x12 specialized chemistry matrix. And here we are stipulating science in the STEM science, and specifically in science, chemistry. Like I said, sometimes we focus on mathematics, sometimes in engineering when we are doing circuit analysis, and sometimes sports, and sometimes mathematics, sometimes medicine. Tonight we are on chemistry here in Anchorage, Alaska. We'll take a break at the 5th row here, and we'll return with the 6th at 6 to 1, which is supposed to be now Prometheum. We'll take a break and we'll return.